Hello! Thanks for coming back to my channel. I've missed you, and thanks for all your DMs and messages about wondering where I was and when the next content was coming in. Wanting to do a Tricia tutorial on contouring. Okay, so here's the thing. I've contoured once successfully. One time I just looked dirty. The other time I just had lines on my face that showed up throughout the day. Realistically, I'm not going to be an everyday contour, or I also do think that that's a made-up word just to sell more products, likely. I did buy one other product that I have been liking to kind of play with and use in a makeup routine to add a little bit of contouring to maybe create some more definition. It can kind of help trick the eye into reshaping your face or your features. So you can use some darker products to slim down and create more shadowing, lighter products to make certain areas bring forward. So light comes forward, dark goes back, and then you have depth because of those two things. Kind of go, see that little bit of shadow here? Light, when I smile, the light hits these cheeks and comes forward a little bit. You can kind of create that dimension in your face with makeup, maybe. So this is embarrassing, and I'm sure I'm gonna regret showing this later, but I drew a picture to help understand contouring. This is one color, one shade of green. This is a green circle with some darks and some lights. Which one has more depth? Tricia tutorials. So I have a base layer of foundation on. I bought one from Fenty Beauty that I actually really like because it's like a crayon basically that I can draw on. And then I'm just using a concealer in a couple shades lighter. So let's do that. I'm just gonna poke some areas here. So just some natural places. Okay, so then I do this like little line. This is new. And basically just draw some more paint. All right. Somebody actually gave me a tip response to one of my videos because I was like, why is this translating so much product onto the sponge? She told me to wet it, and then I've seen so many videos where the girls wet it, so. Oh, here's a tip from art. When you're working a piece of art, like your face, there's a good 90-10 rule where you are up close 90% of the time and you take a step back and look 10% of the time. And then actually as you're working, it flips. So by the time you're almost done with your piece, you should be spending 10% of your time up close, 90% of the time assessing. So it is always good to take a step back, look at reality. So here's what people tell you to do, and then here's what I do. So people tell you to draw from your ear line down towards your cheek, circulate around your cheek and follow the natural shape. I do somewhere in between there. I just kind of follow the natural lines. So, and yes, you go a little bit higher, blending it in right away. And I'm just literally patting my face. You always blend up. You don't want to drag your face down. Blend up. And I'm kind of going a little bit in that circular way. Okay. So that's it. Like, that's almost as much as I would do on that cheek. And I see it. Do you guys see a little bit of a difference? See, I think that's pretty. Okay, so here's another place that I might go. It's right under my chin, and actually, like, it's kind of best not to do the, just let your face sit naturally and kind of I think it looks good. I'm gonna take a brush and this is my chocolate Too Faced color that actually does smell like chocolate, and just kind of go over exactly what I just did, just to polish it, to blend it a little bit more. So is there really a need to use that specific product? I don't know. I could have done just this bronzer, which is what I usually do, but I do think it's kind of a fun way to add a little bit more. I think that's what's coming through right there. So I don't actually own any specific highlighters. What I do own is this NARS blush. It's another way to do highlighter. See how it has that like shimmer to it that almost has like that corally color? This is really nice. Go above the apple. The apple would be right there, but I actually go above because I like then how this becomes also my highlighter. So another multi-purpose product that I use, which let's even increase the purposes, and I'm gonna use it as my shadow today because I don't feel like doing eyeshadow for a Zoom call. And that's really it. That is like the extent of my natural, practical way to do contouring. So, hope you loved it.